Today we're going to be showing you the top 10 loadouts in Season 7. This video has been heavily requested, so you guys asked, I deliver. Let's get into it. Alright, coming in at class number 1, we got the DRH. All my classes are pretty much the same, more or less, with the perks and nades and all that stuff, the secondary. But the main gun's what we're going to be looking at. So this is my class for it. This is what I use for nukes, and just when I want to try hard a little bit, have some fun. Now let's move on to loadout number 2, and that's going to be the Tundra. The only thing I have different here is that instead of gung-ho, I have toughness just because of the hit flinch you get on a sniper. Don't want to have that whenever I'm getting shot at. So Tundra is what I've got. And then in terms of, actually I'm missing an attachment. I will put it on right now. Boom. This is the Tundra that I use in many of the tournaments you may have seen me compete in, including IFRIX 10K tournament and others. So onto slot number 3, we got the Cordite. Now this weapon sucks, but it's fun to use. I won't say it sucks. It's not bad. It's just fun to use. So I like to put it on whenever I feel like just having fun, trolling, that kind of thing. It's a great class. It's honestly an underrated gun, and I recommend you try it. So coming on to class number 4, we got the beautiful best ever CX9, best gun skin in the game. This is the class that I use, and honestly, not everybody uses the same class in comp, but I think this is definitely one of the most respected classes because of how good it is. So I recommend you use this one. Now on to slot number 5. We got the Odin, the big boss, the 2-tap machine, or the 3-tap, depending on where you hit in the body. I don't have a suppressor on it because I think it's a bit too slow. I know some people prefer that, but this is my class. I mainly use it for ranked, so I don't care about the laser. Now, spot number 6 is the SKS. The only reason I have this on is because I was doing a challenge in a 1v1, and we were using this. And so this is the class I was using. It's a very good gun, and I do recommend it if you are looking to sweat and if you're a more passive player. Onto slot number 7, we got the MG42. Now this is my gate kept class that everybody kept asking me about in the streams and all that. Scratch that. This is the class that I had, and it's amazing. I just previously put a suppressor on for some reason, but this is the original class. Try it out. You're gonna love it. Now moving on to slot number 8. We got the BP50. This is the #1 gun in the game. I'm sure you guys already know. Everybody uses this gun. It's stupid, broken. It's SMG, AR, marksman, everything in one gun. And this is the class that I use, and I find it works best with me. Now on to slot number 9 is a good old Fennec. This is another gunsmith that I was using on stream, and a lot of you asked me about, and it's super OP, not really used too often. This is for all you free-to-play players like me who don't have the mythic or don't have the legendary Fennec. You need to try this loadout out, and I think you're going to really like it. It's beautiful. No recoil. Now, lastly, we are on slot number 10, being the AK-47, and you may be wondering, why the heck am I using this? Just another fun loadout. It's always good to just mess around sometimes, and I find this is my favorite gun to do it with, or one of them at least. It's a 3-tap, and it's just shreds. Very underrated. Now, a lot of you have asked me if I use a gaming phone, and I do. Now, for those of you who are on a budget, we have today's sponsor, which is the new BP30. Instead of buying your legendary or mythic skin, buy this phone instead. Here's why. The new B30 Pro 5G is honestly the best budget phone for anybody who wants to upgrade to a gaming phone but not break their bank accounts. I've been testing it, and it's worked really good for COD Mobile, and I've also heard it works fantastic for other modern titles and doesn't really have any issues. It has 120 Hz and refresh rate, which is truly all you need for COD Mobile, as that's the max it really handles. 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabyte of memory. It's actually quite insane for such a cheap price. It won the award for the best budget phone in 2024, and it's not a phone that you'll be cooking breakfast with because it's been designed to not get hot after playing for a long time. So for my grinders out there, you won't have to worry about overheating. All of these different features come at a cheap price tag of only $300, which is honestly unheard of for a phone that works this well. So if this is something you're looking for but haven't been able to find, go to newmobile.com in order to get yours today.